Hi, I'm Jacqueline from Sun Yoga. I'm actually the director of teacher training at Sun Yoga, but I am also a yoga student. And in New York City, I attend Ashtanga and Bikram classes. I'm here today with my co-author, Teddy Baron-Holtz, because I have injured my knee in a yoga class, my ankle, I'm sorry, I've injured my ankle in a yoga class. And Teddy is here to share her wisdom on what I've done wrong and what you could learn from my mistake.
Okay, well we're going to see if you've been following the YogaSense principles. One, of course, is good alignment at all times. So let's have you stand up. And the first thing, we'll just have you in this alignment right here. And let me have you just stand. Aha. Okay. So what we see here is Jacqueline has a tendency for Jinu Rekavatam, which is hyperextension of the knee. And I know in some classes there may be a cue for the students to lock the knee, but it's not a good idea because you can see when she locks her knee, and that's a locked position, Jacqueline?
Yes, it is.
Okay, you can see that this bone is not lining up as it should. The ankle bone, the malleoli, should be in line with the mid-knee. So how's that feel to you when you stand like that?
I don't feel as steady. That's why my yoga teacher in class asked me to lock my knees to move into a balancing pose like a dancer, because I wobble a bit, and she said lock your knees for stability.
Okay, let's take a look at her ankle. When she just did that, it was very interesting. Her ankle started wobbling quite a bit. So turn this way. And you were doing dancer pose?
Yes.
All right, do you mind doing it again? But if it feels like you're going to be completely, I don't want you falling down. So give it a shot. So you can see this is her way of doing it. She's hyperextending that knee. And take, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, all right, and just come on out of it. It's painful for me to watch. All right, turn around. Turn around completely, yep. And let's take a look at her ankle. Not only is she, here, bend this for me, yeah. She's got to learn, she's going to have to learn in these balance poses to keep the alignment. Hip, knee, ankle. This is the correct alignment. And then in her ankle, what we can see is mid-calf, here's her tendon, and the calcaneus should be it should all go right there straight. Here we can see this bone is shifted over. And she may need some sort of support at her ankle. But that's not going to be for me to decide. I'd prefer her to see a physician and an orthopedist to help her, because we want to make sure she gets that corrected. Okay. So, for her to start off, I know she's very good at all these poses, but she's going to have to retrain herself. And the best way to start retraining is to allow yourself to have some support when you do the poses. So she's going to hold on to here. She's going to practice. Jacqueline, you're going to practice keeping a little bend in your knee and not going into hyperextension. So it is going to be harder work for her, because when she hyperextends, she's just locking down those bones, using the ligaments for stability instead of the muscle. So it's going to be harder work for her. And also her body's just not used to it. So what we want to do in YogaSense is honor our alignment first. And so she's going to need to graduate herself back up into some of those poses she can do. So let's start with tree, in which you're going to keep your toe down on the floor. The whole thing is to keep this alignment straight first. So do this, then see what kind of weight you can put on your foot. Okay. All right, so So what we're going to be training Jacqueline on is to micro-bend your knee, maintain that as you gently bring this foot up, just keep the toe to the floor into tree. Good, how's that feel?
Different.
Okay, and then come back down. All right, and so you must follow our basic principles. Follow the align. Oh, here you go again. You're going to have to practice that. And do no harm. Our number one YogaSense principle.